Okay, we're live. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to our Final Fantasy X Hardcore Nuzlocke. And welcome back to the channel. We are finally back with attempt number 15, and I am buzzing for this. If you join us in the chat, great to have you with us. As always, drop a like, smash the subscribe button if you're not part of the Jit Geek community, and I really hope you enjoy today's stream. Final Fantasy X Hardcore Nuzlocke. Right. Volume is coming in okay. Nice one. Yeah, been a few weeks since we've done this. I've been busy with other things, unfortunately, so apologies about the delay. If you join us on the VOD, great to have you with us, and hope you enjoy the content as always. So, where are we starting? What's up at LG? My man, how's it going? Appreciate the love and support as always, brother. Bit of a weird one, right? Because I don't actually have a save through Macalania. So we've got a choice, right? We can start from Macalania as per the rules, or what was decided on the community's post to, yesterday and today was we would start the other side of Macalania, even though that isn't a save state. So what I can do is I can start from here and I can battle our way through Macalania. That may take a couple of attempts though, because it's not to guarantee that we get through Macalania straight away, albeit I didn't think that this was going to be the case, and we actually did it in our first try, I think back on attempt number 11, which is the most legendary run so far. So we can either do that, we can struggle our way through Macalania, or we can put the no encounters on, and we can just stroll through Macalania, get to the first strike weapon, because if I recall, I don't think we've got that at the moment. So, whilst we've got the initiative, we don't actually have... we don't actually have the first strike. So, we're at a bit of a crossroads, really. The community have said to me, 50% of you mentioned that you want me to start at the other side of Macalania. I don't have a save there, so I can force a save and put no encounters on, or I can start legitimately from this side of the Macalania Woods. Truth be told, I would rather be starting the other side of Macalania, because I've got a strategy for Bikanel, and I think it's going to work. The trouble is, though, we need to get to the other side of Macalania to grind for some stuff. I'm even thinking about hacking those weapons in, and I'll tell you why when we get there. So, LG, I know you're watching in the chat, brother. If you can give me your opinion, that would be great. The trouble is, I've actually got 3 saves. I've got this save, I've got one in Bikanel, and I've got an auto save in... I think the auto save is at Wendigo. So, LG saying in the chat, I'd say go to Spheromorph. So, you're telling me it's okay to put on the no encounters, because I'm on Steam, and we just stroll through Macalania, and we get to Spheromorph. Is that what you're suggesting? Because if so, I'm happy to do that. I would much prefer to do that. I guess for any completionists, for any perfectionists that are joining on the VOD, or are joining after, I think if you can let me know your thoughts in the comments, that would be really good. Because, look, I want this to be a legitimate run. Equally, though, I want this to be entertaining for you, and I want to progress this challenge as far as I can until we hit a roadblock that I don't think we're going to be able to surpass. Now, right now, at the moment, that roadblock is Bikanel. We've managed to get through Macalania. We've managed to get all the way through to Bikanel, and I do have a strategy for Bikanel. Big Baby J30, what's up, brother? How's it going, man? How's things? Hope you're well. Hope you're healthy and well. And great to have you with us in the chat. Always good to have your support with this. So, what we'll do is then, save messing about. We're going to put the no encounters on. We've actually already picked up this this Auton Sphere here, so that really doesn't matter. I absolutely agree, LG. So we've got LG in the chat, Loot Goblin. If you're not subscribed to Loot Goblin, please make sure you do. He's a great Final Fantasy challenge creator, and he does some great playthroughs as well, some long plays. And also Big Baby J in the chat as well. if you're not subscribed to him, another great Final Fantasy and other content creator. I think this is the dodgy, this is the fucked up save, to be honest. So what I'm going to do is, I think I've already picked up all of the chests as well. So we're just going to get to the other end. Fingers crossed you get back to good health, Big Baby J. Honestly, man, health is wealth these days. You know what? You're spot on, actually, LG. Bikanel is a save state, so we're going to twist that rule, and we're actually going to track slightly backwards to, yeah, to a non-save state part. Because you're right, we've actually legitimately made it to Bikanel. So let's just pick up these. I am conscious we're getting a lot of remedies. We are. So I can't remember if this save as well has defeated Spherimorph. I can't remember what, because I think this is the messed up save where I incorrectly had to go back and change the story. Right, let's drop a save on 143, which is our legendary save point. Right, too expensive, you think? Oh no, we must have already done this then. Yeah, okay, right, let's get selling. So let's see what we can sell. We must have already sold everything as well. Okay.
Welcome.
Have we done Spherimorph? So we can go... No, we can't go up there yet. We don't want to collect the primer. Right, I'm thinking we haven't done Spherimorph, which is fantastic. Right, spot on. Right, we're starting at Spherimorph, folks. Fantastic. Okay, what we need to do now is just establish what element this thing is. So actually, I'm going to bring in some of the lads. Just defend. So Blizzard, that means it's weak to fire. So let's bring in the chef. Ah, you're spot on, LG. No cash due to no encounters. You're absolutely right there. I think once we've sold this, whatever we get from... yeah, whatever we get from Spherimorph, I think we'll be okay. Ifrit is just an absolute bloody tank right now, and to be fair, I think we're going to... I think we'll save the Overdrive. Although, what I would actually like I would actually like an overkill. No probs, man. Let's get a Hellfire in. See if we can get a an overkill on this. I'm sure it is. Yep, thought so. Wonderful. Right, we've already done Spherimorph. Fantastic. So since we skipped Macalania, we've got no cash, but I'm hoping we've got enough stuff to sell, and that way we can afford the first strike, which is going to be absolutely essential. Good luck, LG, with the furniture move, man. You've seen all of this stuff anyway, LG, so you're not missing much. Shocking Fist, right. And the most important thing we've got is the Director's Shooting Star. Fantastic. Right. We need to go back. Let's just check what we got for Riku there. Lightning Strike at a free slot. Nah. Bit shit. Okay. Oh, you're fucking joking me. He's left. Right. I guess we're going to have to get the +3. So. Can we make it to Owaka without getting an encounter?
Curse that ring.
Nice.
You'll be rich by tomorrow. Hmm? Great.
Okay, it's a bit more expensive. So let's get rid of this. Just got to be careful what I get rid of, but ultimately... Oh, I've got 10 grand. That's nice. I need a lot more money, though. Jesus Christ. I've realised the implications of missing... What's her name? Of missing Macalania. We don't get any money, basically. Right, so let's sack them off. 75. Okay, for now, let's get rid of some of these. Because we can get them back easily. Yeah. Basically, we just need the first strike. What we also need, though, is this thing. So we need another 2.5 grand. So let's get something sold. Is there anything juicy we've got, actually? Don't want to sell that. Oh, what a mess about to start things off. Anyway, we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. Wonder if there's any weapons we can get rid of.
Welcome.
Or items, sorry. No, no point getting rid of them. No point getting rid of them. No point getting rid of them. Okay, we don't necessarily need... the plus 15 HP at the moment. So I think... we'll just keep Tidus with that. We'll give him that. May as well. Right, this is where we've got to execute Riku's first steal as well for the area. So we need to set things up so we can actually get that done. Which means I just need to double check Riku's mix list. I need to make sure that I use the right one to keep the flan alive. So we're guaranteed, I think, to get a flan on the encounters round here. All we need at the moment is 1 steal from the flan, which again we're guaranteed, providing we use the right... I think it's a blaster mine, which does minimal damage. Small damage, this is what we want. A grenade and an antidote. So that will kill everything else apart from the flan, I think. And then we can steal once. We can then use maybe a grenade to finish off the fight and put Riku into SOS as well. So that's the critical thing. Getting Riku into SOS, giving her SOS Null Frost. Probably... No, we're going to add it on somewhere else. So let's just get set up for that. Then what I need to do actually is sell that magic plus 20. So let me just leave a sec, because if I've got this, I theoretically must equip it for Kimari. So let's give him that, and I've just realised that because it doesn't have piercing, so it forces me to equip it. Right, Right, spot on. Perfect. Right, we've got enough money then to buy this now. Which... yeah, I won't equip it yet. I don't need much else. So, bit of a slow start, folks. I do apologise, but we will get there. I have got a strategy in mind. I've just got to get to Bikanel. What I might do is hack in some of the stuff just to make things a little quicker. Anyway, how much cash we got? 12.44. So let's get Auron a plus 10. Because that's going to come in handy for him. That's 15. Right, let's sell some shit that we don't need. I think some of Auron's weapons can go, to be honest. Yeah, these can go. And he's going to need that. Let's just push that. At the moment, we're out of cash, but we will be able to get pretty much as much cash as we want shortly when I execute my SOS Overdrive strategy. So we've got to do a bit of messing about first. So that's fine. That's fine. Okay. Nice one, Big Baby J. Okay. Right, let's see about this first encounter. Now, does Riku have an overdrive? And is it set to Slayer? Yes, it is. Right, perfect. So let's get this first encounter over the line. We'll get into ×2. I love the backing track here. So, Riku, mix, antidote, and a grenade. Now, this should put the Flan to sleep and kill everything else. Perfect. Right, we bring Lulu in now, and we purposefully get Riku into SOS, which is spot on. We're just going to bring the nurse in just to check the damage. And Riku, because this is the first steal in this route, we can have a steal. We can nab a steal. Absolutely fantastic. Now, that Flan should stay there for a good couple of turns. So, I'm just going to continue with these three and try and do a couple more steals. Fantastic rare steal there. Absolutely wonderful. So, the more steals we get... So, the fact that it's gone back to sleep is wonderful. The more steals we get, the better. Ideally, I could probably do with 4. 4 steals, that is. Okay. Not having much luck here, but nonetheless, we're going to keep going. I think it does reduce by half. I think I've swapped into the wrong weapon there. It does reduce by half my stealing percentage. Yeah, swapped into the wrong one there. We've got the Hypnos. So we'll get another steal in. Right, what we'll do is we're going to swap Yuna here because if Kimahri doesn't put this back to sleep, which it did, we had Lulu add a backup strategy to get rid of the Flan. So Riku lives to steal another day, which is the 4th Arctic Wind. Ideally, I could do with a 5th, because there is a potential to get another 4 later on before the Seymour fight, and we may be able to give Riku SOS Null Frost and Yuna or someone Iceproof later on. So I'm banking on getting another steal before things run out, really, before time runs out. Really need to change Kimahri's, what's her name, to the top as well. Come on, all I'm asking for is one more steal. That's it. Right, let's defend and defend. Yuna's got great agility at this point as well because she can always get that turn. Oh, come on. Right, this is where it probably gets dangerous, and this is probably where we're going to have to finish the fight. So... that's fine. We've got 4. We can use... we've got more of a chance of getting more as we progress into this part of the... into this part of the game. But right now, what we need is Riku in SOS Null Frost. Thought she'd already got it then. So we're actually going to customize... we need this to have SOS Null Blaze as well. So we're going to customize it on this. Wonderful. Now she's in SOS. Let's just get set back up. Now she's in SOS. She's pretty much... had the bloody wrong thing for Yuna there. Shit. Now we're set up. I'm just trying to think what was the strategy before. So now what we've got to get is Riku's we've actually got to get Riku's SOS Overdrive weapon. So I'm going to show you the strategy once again, which we... oh, fuck. I'm going to show you the strategy. I need a battle now to get Riku back into SOS.
Shouldn't you go rescue them?
Right, this is what I need. Okay. Now, she's going to put in Riku into SOS. Wonderful. Hopefully, Kamari gets the sleep on. Wonderful. And now we're just going to use grenades to get the kill. So we can't steal, but we can 100% get Riku's overdrive up. And we've lost Yuna for fuck's sake. Okay. Have I fucked up here?
Lady, we were please.
Have I fucked up this? Jesus Christ. Because of the cutscenes. I don't know if I'm going to be able to go back to Macalania. I might have to start. Fucking froze anyway. Oh, what a mess about this is. All I want to do is show you about the SOS Overdrive strategy again. But the game isn't playing ball. Okay, what have we got then? So, let's get Riku her Overdrive, and then we can put on the we can do the strat then. I do need to sort my what's her name out as well, my items. So Riku's in SOS, that's perfect. Really hoping the... Oh, fuck's sake. Fuck off. Oh. What a diabolical start. Right, attempt 16. It's annoying. Can't really do much without Riku, so we're starting again. Okay, number 16. Let's go. What a great start. Yeah, we're going to have to restart from this one. So, as per what you wanted me to do, let's get the no encounters on. Race our way through Macalania. Pick up the couple of chests that we didn't do before. Is that a chest there? No. Bit of a weird start, folks, but it is what it is. We'll get there. We'll get there. Sometimes it's not all plain sailing, right? Sometimes we've got to take the rough with the smooth. Oh, the pad was kicking out there. But I think we have slightly jumped the gun with Bikanel. And I've got a legitimate strategy in mind to get us through. So once we've got this initial setup done.
Welcome.
Right, so let's get, actually, we need to unequip that for that.
Welcome.
We need to sell Kimari's weapon. Buy this, equip this. Do we need all of this? Does Kimari need a water ward? I think he does, you know. No, he doesn't. We got it dropped in Besaid, I think, actually, or one of the early game bosses. I think that was dropped. So we don't need this. We don't need this. Oren's got loads of things. We don't need this. We don't need this. We don't need this. Wonderful. Right. Okay, let's do Spherimorph. Again. And then we can get to it. Thunder, so it's weak to water. Okay. It's a bit slower, Spherimorph is, to be honest. Ah, I need to switch back. I need to, yeah, attack it with a non-elemental. Perfect. So, Blizzard or Fire. That's perfect. Right, we can go back into Ifrit now. What I am going to do, though, is save Ifrit's Overdrive, because you never know when you're going to need it. So let's just get this sped up. This shouldn't take too long. Oh, it's casting fire. That's weird. Oh, because it was weak. Oh, right. Okay, so it did Blizzard, so it's... Yeah. So it's weak to... Or it must have changed. I don't know. Anyway, I think we're good. There we go. I'd rather keep the Overdrive, if I'm honest, because this doesn't really give us anything bar elemental stuff. So, yeah, a bit of a slow start, folks, but we're getting there. We are getting there. Right, let's just make sure we've got all the right stuff. Yeah, like yellow armlet, I mean... I suppose the one thing it does give us is a level 2 key sphere, but I can live without one of those. Right, let's get set back up here. I think it's actually about time we do a bit of an equipment sort, and then we sort this. We get the grenades, and we get the maps. Up front, for Riku's sake. What else now? So we need to go back to the save sphere. Let's just double check what we did get from the guy. Ah, that ain't that bad. That's alright, you know, slap another ward on there, it's decent. Survived some pretty good attacks with that. Okay, let's drop a save in. Yeah, it was 143, that's fine. So let's set up for the first encounter. I'm going to have Captain there, yep. Thief is... Okay, so we've got to do the first save again. So that's fine. Right, this is perfect. So, into Riku. Grenade and an antidote should give us... Where is it? It's up here again. Blaster Mine. Perfect. We bring Lulu in to get Riku into SOS. And now we're chilling because Riku can steal until her heart's content. We're now going to bring in the nurse just to get the sensor. And what I do need to do, as I forgot, I do need to change her armor because she's conflicting with someone. So let's get her out of there and bring Kimari in for the sleep. Now, let's pray for some good steals. So there's one. Another three. That's three. Just praying we get sleep for a couple of turns. That is perfect. You can defend. Come on, let's get another couple of steals. That would just be lovely if we did. Yuna, okay. You don't need to take a turn. That's perfect. One more. That's all I'm asking for is one more steal. One more. Come on. Come on. Answer my wishes. Perfect. So now we've got 5 now, I think. I'll check that. So it should be coming round now. Use... Oh, 6 we've got. Fantastic. Okay. We may as well try another steel. Oh, we're going to keep going until we can't really defeat it. So that's back. Let's go again. Imagine we got 8. I mean, I wouldn't equip anyone with ice proof, but the fact that we've basically got 6 minus 1 because of Riku's SOS is 5. We really only need to steal another 3 until we can get someone else equipped with ice proof later on down the line, which is really good. No, I don't think we're going to get many more, if any, if I'm honest. Okay, at least we've got Lulu with the last turn, in case Kimahri doesn't get the sleep on, which he does. Fantastic. Okay, sleep is lasting quite a lot as well. And, oh, come on, just get one more. Right, we got the sleep on again. Even better. I'm just hoping for one more steal, if I'm quite honest. The fact that Yuna gets that extra turn is fantastic, because it means we can always bring Lulu in. Kimahri gets the extra turn as well, which is great. Oh, come on. One more steal would be lovely, to be honest. No. And we get the sleep again. Wonderful. Okay. Right, you don't need to take a turn. You can swap your weapons. No, the luck's run out with the steals, I think. Unless we can get one now. No. Right, this may be the final hurrah. Yeah, it's going to be. Yeah, we'll let Kimahri get the victory there. Did we get Riku into SOS? I think we did. And we got a Confuse Ring. Oh, absolutely wonderful. Right, fantastic. So, we got everything we could possibly want there. What do we need now? What do we need? What do we need? We need Riku to be customized with SOS Null Frost. On her Taj. Wonderful. There we go. So she's now protected. I'm also going to bring in the captain. Fuck's sake, I've run into Clasco again. I don't think I can go back now. Bastard. To be fair, I don't think I actually need that Confuse. Oh no, it's not worth much, to be honest. Right, let's see what else we can get rid of, if anything. Because I do need that 15 plus 15 for Riku, really. So I just need a couple of £100. Yellow bangle. Yeah, we can get rid of that. Right, what else? What else? What else? I think because this track is playing, I can't go back to Macalania now. I'll have to have a look. Ice Ward on Captain Whacker. Yep, can get rid of that. Sell one of them. For the sake of it, I'm going to get rid of that. That's what we got from, what's her name?
You need...
Can we go back? Bastard. Can't go back. Oh, fuck's sake. I'm wondering if we have the... LG, what you saying, man? Bit of a weird... I didn't realise we could get into a position where we... Yeah, I didn't realise we could get into a position where we couldn't go back. So what we're actually doing is we are going to eventually go back and get the SOS Overdrive for Riku. The thing is, though, what we need is some other stuff. Right, it took 750-ish. So this shouldn't kill it. Oh, it did. Fuck. Okay. That's fine. We need Riku with an overdrive, and then we've got to go back. But I think because we've triggered the cutscene, I don't know if we can go back. So I'm at a bit of... I'm in unfamiliar territory here, to be quite honest. That's why I'm a bit... I've been thrown off a little bit, if I'm honest. No, I think we've gone too far. Yeah, we have. We're gonna have to go back. Oh, for God's sake! This is just taking the piss. Taking the biscuit. This is. Okay, we're gonna have to do that whole SOS null bollocks again, which is fine. It's a lot easier this time because we picked up the first strike, so not really too concerned. The thing I need to do is not talk to Clasco, or not go kind of to the left a lot. Right, let's get these Arctic winds out the way. No, we need to do the overdrive here. So it's a grenade and an antidote. Perfect. We bring Lulu in here. Yep. Perfect. Right. Come on, Steels. That's what we want. This is the name of the game now. Steels. Plenty of health. 2 down. 2 Steels, 2 down. Lovely. 3 Steels. Wonderful. Wonderful. Got the sleep on as well. Absolutely perfect. Now, don't let up, please. Oh, last time we got 6. I don't think we're going to get anywhere near that this time. As long as we get 1, which we're guaranteed, I'm not really too fussed. So once Yuna leaves, you can't go back, right? That's understood now, LG. So I'm just going to go back to full screen just for this fight. Having Yuna getting that extra turn there is perfect. And the fact that that sleep strike is worth its weight in gold. Honestly, it's just wonderful. It's been so used. It's probably been MVP right now, I would say. The Hypnosphere. And I love the fact that it's on Kimahri. I think it makes it so much easier to kind of navigate other characters' weapons. I'm just going to swap, actually, into this so it doesn't conflict with anyone. Right, this might be the final turn. If Kimahri doesn't get the sleep on, which he did. That's fantastic. Can we get another steal? No, we can't. I could take the piss and keep and cure him. So just bear with me. Right, we've got 4, but we're going to use 1, so we've got 3. Right, what I'm going to try this time is I'm going to cure you. Okay. Just for the sake of it, I'm just going to drop its health down a bit. Just so it's in OTK territory. Wonderful. That sleep strike's just absolutely busted. So yeah, once we've got this setup done, we can then start farming for SOS Overdrive again. But LG, are what you saying to hack in the Riku one? Is that correct? Because if so, my plan for Bikanel is to actually farm for one for Kimahri and Auron as well. Do we hack those in? Do I farm for 3 and just change the character? What's the story there? What do you think? Yeah, ideally we need this kind of in the 250-ish range to make sure that Lulu, if she comes in, can take out the Flan in 1 turn. No, we don't want to land sit. Come on, pad. Sleep's doing absolutely wonders. Wonders. Shame we haven't got any more steals, but it is what it is. Yeah, we're not going to probably get many more, I don't think. Maybe 1 more if we get lucky. Sleep again working. Fucking busted. No. That's fine. Oh, we got another one. Fantastic. So all of that messing about with Cure was worth it. Okay. Right, I've got a couple more turns to see if we can get another one, which is good. No, it's a shame, right? But we just don't want Kimahri getting a critical hit there either. Come on, just 1 more. That would just be absolutely wonderful. getting that one more. I know I always say that, getting that one more, but yeah, one more would be nice. Doubt we'll get it though. So, can one of these get a turn after Riku? Or they're going to play funny buggers with me. Can Tidus. No. Can Tidus. No. Okay, let's just finish things off. What I will do, though, is actually have Riku finish these off. So, defend, use, grenade, busted. We get more overdrive then, because she's on Slayer. So, I can't go back. Right, I've got that now. Okay, so let's just get these guys and gals set up. Let's customize SOS. Hey, we still got 4. That's decent. That really is good. So we can't save. What's Tidus got equipped? He's got that. She's got them. That's fine.
Curse that rich. He'll be rich by tomorrow. Hmm?
Yes, I do.
Great.
I need the Soldier's Taj. We don't want to equip it. Have we sold Kimari's thing yet? I think we have. Just going to check Kimari's weapons. Yep, we've sold that thing. Right, we need a couple of plus 10%. We need one for Tidus to survive the zoo in Bikanel. We need one. I mean, ideally, we need. We probably could do with about. We could do with one for Kamara. No, I think that's debatable. I think we definitely need one for Auron, though. So we need 700 gil, so we can find that somewhere, surely. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. Nothing like really good. We're going to sell. No. Yeah, we can get rid of that. Wards for Captain Whacker are not really that useful. Top up on those. Potions, we've got enough. Right. This is where I think we can start doing the SOS strat. So what we're saying, LG, so actually I don't think it matters. Bikanel is the save state and you had it there. So hack in for Riku and farm another, or suffer like a big boy and farm it all. Okay, I mean, so before, what we had was, we need Riku's overdrive, so let's just get that before we move on. I agree, LG. I think we can probably get it for Riku, as we did before. And then we can see how we go. The other thing I need to do, though, I've realised, is I need to backtrack to the Thunder Plains and get us some initiative weapons for Auron and Kimari. That's part of the strategy for Bikanel as well. Right, he's coming in because I need to see if I can take care of this guy. You're going to attack this guy because that means... Now I'm just going to double check with Nurse. Because that means the Mafdet is within what's-her-name range, grenade range, which is fine. Which means all of these people out now can tank the ice damage. Or we get the what's-her-name? We got a critical grenade there. And we get the TKO. Fantastic. If you feel like hacking in is you giving yourself too much leeway, farm 2 SOS overdrives and give it to the correct people. I think that's, yeah, I think that's a good shout. So I guess just for the sake of the strategy, I'm going to show you what it's all about again. This is available though on I think it's the previous stream or the one before. But essentially what we're going to do is create almost an infinite loop, and we actually get a shitload of gil from it as well. So we can do this as often as we want. But it involves us using a double map on a Xiphos. And if we get the SOS drop, we're going to give it to Riku. So I think we'll go for, what is it, 7 o'clock my time. So let's go for half an hour, see how we get on, right? But equally, what we've also got is, we've got a backup in Kimari in the back row. So what he does is he allows us to theoretically fight any other enemy that we would come across if it's not a Xiphos. So we're going to benefit from the auto save here, because if this first encounter isn't a Xiphos, I'm just going to literally quit and come back. So in this instance, what we can do is we can actually, I think, mix these two. And it takes care of everything. But now Riku's only at 60%. Because if she had SOS Overdrive, she'd be now at 100%. Or she'd be at 120%. So what we've actually got to do, theoretically, if we were doing this, like, legitimately, we would go back to Macalania. We would farm an encounter. We would use 2 grenades. Get Riku's Overdrive up again. And let me just double check the Mafdet's health. I don't think it's that much. 7 health. Perfect. Let's just make sure. Everyone can tank a blizzard. So we're in, you know, we're not in a danger zone. 655, perfect. So we're even a couple of So there you go. We've got Riku's Overdrive back, but in all fairness, we don't need to do that. All we need to do is, I've got to be careful here. All we need to do is just use the autosave to go in and out of Macalania. So I'm just going to make sure we're not doubling up on equipment. No, we're not. So we can go back, and we can do the same for Kimari's Overdrive as well. So if we need to use, theoretically, if we need to use a Stone Breath, unlike a Chimera, we could go back to Macalania and up his Overdrive using the Victor Overdrive mode. So it's an infinite loop, really. And through that, we've gained a shitload of gil, which also offsets the cost of the grenades. So that's another good point, actually, LG. What Overdrive modes, or what do I need to do in order to get Kimari's Overdrive mode? So I'm just going to double check that, actually, on the far plane. I'm just going to bring that up now, because I could do with, I think the strategy, if I remember correctly, when me doing it the other day, the strategy actually involved using Overdrive Victor on Auron and on Kimari. So Slayer, he's got 62. I think FFX editor is a bit weird because it doesn't tell me where Victor is. Unless it's victim. I think it might be victim. Because if I go to Kimahri in the menu, Kimahri doesn't have victim, he has Victor. So if I look at Auron, victim, so he needs to win 56 more fights to get Victor Overdrive mode. So I think we'll farm for that as well. And then what if I'm looking at the there's 2 victims, you see. I get what you mean. There's taking a turn or taking a battle to suffer a... Yeah, I think it's far playing. It's wrong. Because it's got victim 107 and then victim 56 for Auron. So one of those victims is... If I look at Kimahri's got victim at 112. It's messed up in far playing editor. FFX editor is fine. I can sort it out in there. I can even hack in these overdrive modes if I wanted to. But Auron needs he needs to win another 56 fights, basically, to get Victor Overdrive mode, which I think we're going to probably have to do. So, this is what I need for the Bikanel strat. I need Victor on Auron and Kimahri. I need Waka and Lulu to both have an initiative weapon. I need... And probably Kimahri as well, to be fair. I also need SOS overdrives for Riku, Kimahri, and Auron. And other than that, I think we're good. So, we're going to farm for 1, and then I think I'm just going to hack in everything. Like, we're even going to go to the Thunder Plains. We're going to farm for 1 initiative weapon in the first area, not the second area. In the first area, because we get no Iron Giants in the second area, and then we're just going to hack in everything. I'm basically going to show... I know I've already shown this in number 11, but I'm going to show that I can get the 1 weapon. So this is absolutely the perfect start. Imagine we get it on this one. But I must remember to use a grenade. So, use grenade and then double map. Imagine we get it on this. On the first turn of fucking SOS. This would just be busted. No. Okay. So, what we do is, we're going to quit, go back and use the auto. So, yeah, I'm going to give it till 7:30. If not, I'm just going to hack the lot in. And then we're going to go make our way to Thunder Plains. We're going to get 1 initiative. I'm going to hack the rest in. If I'm honest, though, LG, I'm starting to think that I might as well, if I can come up with a legitimate strategy to get some of this done, then... It's only fair that I just hack in stuff anyway, really, if you think about it. Because if I can legitimately get these things, like now, like I'm giving myself half an hour to get an SOS overdrive. If not, I'm just going to hack it in. And I know that sounds a bit weird, but it's what I'm willing to do tonight. And then I'm going to do the same. We're going to go make our way to the Thunder Plains, and I'm going to activate a Cactar Stone, 1 of them. We're going to get ourselves an initiative weapon, which isn't going to be hard. It's going to be pretty easy, to be honest. I think, you know, Cactars drop something like 50 or 75% of the time. So we bring in Riku. Yeah, I agree with that because at the end of the day, everyone's pretty much got an equal chance. Riku should have a... Riku's got more of a chance, I think, from what I can understand from Game Facts and P. Birdman's notes on the internet. Riku should have more of a chance because she gets the overkill, but everyone else is fair game. So if anyone else gets a an SOS Overdrive and Riku doesn't, theoretically, they have had less chance to get that weapon. Oh, this is just getting tedious already. So I think we're going to get to a stage, right, where we're probably going to just... We're just going to have pretty much, as long as we can come up with a strategy to get to that enemy, defeat that enemy time and time again, I just think we just hack in whatever we need for this. Saves time, saves effort, and we progress the challenge. It's only if we get to a position where... we might as well try. Oh, fuck off. I'm just doing Xiphos encounters, really. So yeah, I think as long as we can legitimately farm this equipment, I don't think it's bad that we hack it in. But like, what I don't want to do is get to, say, for instance, Bikanel, right? Just say, for instance. And we hack in stuff from the start. I've got to know that I can defeat that enemy in order to get that drop. And I think that's fair. Because, like I've proven now that we've got a legitimate strategy. So, this is where Kimahri comes in. Because he guarantees the Stone Breath on a Xiphos. Now, the thing is, I'm going to quit now because... all we need to do is go back to Lake Macalania there, farm Kimahri another 4 times, 4 more battles, and he's got an overdrive. So, rinse and repeat, really. The only thing I am actually losing out on stuff here. I'm losing out on Gil. I'm losing out on drops, but I'm doing this to basically sacrifice my sanity and your kind of entertainment, really. I'm actually sick of seeing this. But look, I'm doing this for half an hour, otherwise I'm hacking stuff in. But what I want to do is go to the Thunder Plains and kill a Cactar, one of them. Show that we can get the initiative. I know we can. If you got half an hour, just get one and hack it in for another person and give Riku one manually too. If you use Kimahri, a stone, a trio, random encounter, saving it, using it for Slayer might be worth. Not a bad strat as well, LG. So are you suggesting we need Slayer on Kimahri then as well? I think that's actually a good shout. That's something I'd forgotten about. So let me just double check how long it's going to take for me to get Kimahri, Slayer. Because we can get that here. Overdrive, Slayer 62. Oof. Okay. I think we can farm that in Lake Macalania. So we can farm Slayer for Kimahri. Or can we? He needs to kill an enemy. No, I agree. I agree because Kimahri with Stone Breath and SOS Overdrive is basically the same, isn't it, as having Riku and double map. In fact, it's exactly the same, providing he kills all 3 monsters. Ugh. Yeah, it's basically the same. You're right. Yeah, so all I need is, so LG saying in the chat, yeah, all you need is SOS Overdrive for Kimahri and you can farm it freely. Well, I need SOS Overdrive for... Yeah, I can farm Slayer Overdrive for Kimahri and do it freely, correct. Yeah, it's true. You're right, it's a free Riku SOS double map. Because I've got it every time. You're spot on. Okay, let's use grenade. And double map. Come on, let's get a drop early. That'd be lovely, that would. No, another fucking halberd. Stick your halberd up your back end. So yeah, so it's a bit of an elaborate strategy to get through Bikanel. But it's going to work. I know it is. You know, the only thing that that screws us, two things. One is the fact that we have a proportion of time between starting Bikanel and getting Riku. So that is arguably the most dangerous part of this challenge. Arguably the most dangerous part of this challenge, sorry, up until that point. But that's where Auron with Shooting Star comes in, because him with Victor actually means he can recover an Overdrive in 2 battles. As opposed to 5. Because if he wins 1 with Shooting Star and SOS, he goes up 40%. So yeah, the second thing is, though, is getting these characters into SOS. That's going to be tough. Getting them into SOS to start this strategy in Bikanel. But I think once we're set up, I think we're good. I guess the third thing is Riku automatically starts Bikanel with full HP. And what that means is she doesn't start with an active SOS Overdrive weapon. So if we get a triple encounter... Oh, there again. Actually, there again. The encounter with the double mech gives her a full Overdrive, actually, I've just thought. It just doesn't get her into SOS. So it's a bit touch and go, really. I think we've got to play our cards right. But yeah, I think if we can go into Bikanel... Yeah, she does start with the mech encounters, you're right. And she does get enough turns to take them both on. Yeah, I think defending and... So we've got enough. What we haven't got, though, I don't think, unless we get a preemptive versus them, is an opportunity to get Riku into SOS versus the mech. As in, because I think we're forced to start with Lulu and she doesn't get a turn. All this testing, man, it's been hard trying to find a legitimate strategy through Bikanel. But once we get to home, home's a piece of cake. Home with that setup, honestly, a piece of cake. The only thing I have a problem with is the chimeras. If we get them on their own, that's the only problem. Because the only one that can take those out is Kumari. Because I think if we get them on their own without the Guado, without fighting them during the forced encounter, we don't get them with a Guado, we just get 2 chimeras, and they're an issue. So, but I think I'm still confident that once we get set up here, we're plain sailing, or we've got a much better chance getting through Bikanel, or we've got a repeatable chance. We've got a repeatable strategy getting through Bikanel. I think, as just going on your comment there, LG, I don't know about their damage, but surely defending works against the mechs. I think with Power Break and Defend, I think everyone can survive an attack. Without that, though, I think we're... dead. So you're saying to me, every fight in home, forced or not, includes a Guado? Because if that's the case, we can guarantee ourselves every fight in home, because we will have by then, and I'm not suggesting we're going to get it tonight, but we will have by then, we will have Kimari with Slayer and SOS. So as long as he's in SOS HP, we're good. Yeah, as long as he's in SOS HP, we're good. Because actually, you're right. If we can, if all of the Chimera fights, but that's fine. I'm actually happy with that because Kimari with SOS, if he's in SOS with SOS Overdrive, Stone Breath, and Slayer, it doesn't matter how many of those that we take on. Oh, this is getting ridiculous. Yeah, the thing that just scares me, if I'm honest, is that that's fine. Is that proportion of time between starting Bikanel and getting to Riku and getting Riku into SOS. It is arguably going to be the toughest part of this challenge and getting Riku set up. However, I have realised if we can get a zoo or a landworm as Riku's first encounter, and she's got she will have an overdrive as well, chances are we're going to get some fucking unbelievable steals. Like, imagine getting landworm, we can put him to sleep, and then we can steal shadow gems. Or imagine getting the zoo, we can put poison and darkness on, and then we can steal smoke bombs from the zoo. Like, imagine one of them as the first encounter. It actually is going to be busted. So, like, getting to Riku and getting her in SOS and getting, this strategy, giving it some momentum in Bikanel is actually quite exciting because, it opens the doors for so many possibilities in the different areas. Tell you what, we've had 0 luck so far. I'm still giving it till 7:30. If not, we're going to hack in all of the SOSs. I'm just going with 3. And it's actually brought up an important point in this challenge going forward, which is myself, or us as a, as a hardcore Nuzlocke, I don't know, mini community. I suppose we've got to understand, or we've got to maximize every single drop that is available to us and try to understand a way of continuously farming those drops time and time again. Much like we're doing here with the SOS Overdrive one, and much like we will do in the Thunder Plains with what's her name? Sorry, with the initiative weapon. Because what I did last time, I think I rushed into I clearly rushed into Bikanel. It cost me 5 attempts, I think, or 11, 12, 13, 14. It cost me 4 attempts. We started this one, we fucked up this one, so we've had to start that one again. Now we're on attempt number 16. So we're at a position where we, time and time again, must maximise our opportunities for each area, if we can. Right, LG in the chat saying, let's just do a restart. LG in the chat saying, for Bikanel, I would much prefer the wolf plus 2 birds for the smoke bombs and sleep powders. Not a bad shout, to be fair. Not a bad shout, but I don't see how you steal from them and survive. That's the issue. And that's what's annoying about this challenge is, although we only get 1 steal per route, we may have to sacrifice that encounter because we don't, because we cannot physically survive. Yeah, we can't physically survive the encounter. Okay, so we're having no luck with this fucking Xiphos. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it 3 Xiphos encounters or until half 7. And then if not, I'm hacking the lot in. And then we're moving on to the Thunder Plains. We're getting 1. We're getting 1 what's her name, 1 initiative. Come on. Let's get SOS here. Come on, please. That'd be lovely if we did. No, glorious ring. Stick that up your ring. That's what you need to do. Fucking game, man. It knows. Yeah, that's the issue, though, LG. We could be faced with certain encounters, and we've got no chance of stealing from them. So, it's it would be beneficial to have a couple of sleeping powders in the kitty. But yeah, I don't see us being able to steal from that encounter, unless, because all 3 of them are going to get at least 1 turn, and they might all hit Riku. The only way we'd survive that is with like plus health. We'd maybe using our stamina tablet and having extra health. Okay, here we go. Okay, get the mix. Oh, at least we get 60% back. Let me just double check this. Don't think it is. I think it's just plus 3. Yeah. So that's 2. So if we get a Xiphos on this next one and we don't get an SOS, I know we've had a couple of drops, but this strategy's already been proven in episode 11. It's just a case of time. And to be quite frank, I'd rather move on with the rest of the strategy, really. I'm just trying to think, actually. Is there a guaranteed way of... Oh, here we go, the 3rd one. Is there a guaranteed way of killing the Cactar? Or do I have to really use an Overdrive from Riku? Or is it possible for me to use a Stone Breath? Is it susceptible to stone, the Cactar in the Thunder Plains? That grenade did 328 damage. That's got to be like a low. No. Okay. So, as promised, I'm going to leave you with this music for a few minutes. I'll tell you what. We'll put ourselves in Macalania for some nice music. I am going to hack them in now because... So let's get up on FFX Weapons. Riku's Claws. SOSO. Claw 4. Okay, so just give me 5 minutes, folks. I'm just going to hack these in now. So, equipment. Is that the wrong... Oh, I've got to load the save. That's fine. Right, equipment. Lovely. So, create new item. Name is Battle Freak. Right, this is for Riku. Battle Freak. And this is going to be Claw. That Claw Blue. So what have we got? We've got Claw Standard, Claw Spiked, which is that one. It's not going to be Claw Standard, surely. Claw Standard, Claw Blocky, which is that one. Claw Blue. Well, by process of elimination, that one's the Blocky, that one's the Spiked. I think that one's a Standard one, so that one's the Blue. Attack power is going to be 16. Critical hit's going to be 3. Ability slots. It'd be nice if she had at least 1. I think we had 2 though last time. So we'll go with what we had last time. For the other 2, I'm just going to give them... I'm just going to give them 1 free slot. So that one's done. Create new item. Kane's Lance. Sorry, just bear with me. Right, Kane's Lance, here we go. Spear 5, so it's the red, like flame spear. Okay, this is for Kamari. Kane's Lance. Appearance, spear. Spear red. Attack power 16. Ability slots 1. SOSO. You know, this does remind me, hacking stuff in, this does remind me of how speedrunners hacking stuff for hacking rare candies. It really does on Pokemon runs. Right, last one for Auron. Battle Freak. Okay. Ogre Killer or Ogre Slayer. Nice. It's a great name, that is. Ogre Slayer. So this is for Auron. Ogre. Is it Ogre Killer? Or Ogre Slayer. Ogre Killer. Here we go. Okay. So this is Katana 4. Oh, for God's sake. I think it's Katana Symmetric. Because we've got the standard one is 1. Curved or hooked is one of those 2. So this is going to be the Symmetric. Okay. That's 16. Ability slots 1. SOSO. Buzzing. Okay, so we've got those in. So Battle Freak. Yeah. Wonderful. Okay. So let me just double check. We've got them in the inventory. Oh, busted. Okay. Busted. And busted. Okay, fantastic. So, right, where do we go from here? We need some initiative weapons, so we've got to go back out the door. Right, LG, we're in, if you're still watching, we are in, let's just double check the chat again. So, I know death works, so I'm guessing that's going to be death on some of the enemies in the in Bikanel, And a frag grenade might work. Worst case scenario, 2 grenade mix works too. Yeah, so I agree to maybe get some steals from him. If you just hack in the items, you can customize it, instant get the name and appearance right. So we've got Riku in SOS Overdrive, which is perfect. Now what we've also got access to, though, is this nice magical pathway. Right, I'm going to get us to the other side of the Thunder Plains. Through the magical path. This is just what makes getting to the other side of Macalania so much easier. Oh no, we haven't picked up that. Yeah, let's take a look. Because if we can do this one, we can get... Now, we've got to go back to the Thunder Plains to get the third Auton Sphere to get Banishing Blade.
You are the one they called Jekt.
The Death in Mix comment was actually about killing the Cactar in the Thunder... Oh, nice.
What of it?
Nice, LG, actually.
Watch your tongue, knave.
Does Riku have an overdrive that can
My apologies.
inflict death? I
am
don't think she
Braska,
can.
a summoner.
I think
I've
what
come
we're
to
faced
take you
with
from this place.
is just... I think what we're faced with in killing the Cactar is
Sounds
either
sweet.
um,
What's the catch?
a shooting star
That easy to see, was it?
or a Riku Overdrive.
leave on a pilgrimage.
FFX,
To
Cactar.
Zanarkand. Seriously? I would like you to join us. It will be a dangerous trip. Yet, if we do reach Zanarkand, my prayers will be answered, and you will be able to go home, we think.
Oh,
What
it's
say you?
Quacktar with a Q.
Great, let's go.
So it's got 500. Okay, so that's fine. So a grenade.
So quick,
So maybe if we can get just double grenade,
anything to get out of here.
maybe we can just do that.
Then it's settled. But I must protest.
Yeah, maybe a double grenade will be enough to get the to get Cactar. I'm unsure how many turns Riku's going to get.
Here and say that.
The thing is, though,
does it
and I'll
matter?
tell you the reason why we need the extra
No one
initiatives
truly believes
is
that I,
because
a
when we're in
fallen summoner,
Bikanel,
went to an Al Bhed.
we are in a position
possibly
where
defeat
it's
sin.
better to have Auron
This is
in the
what they
back
say.
line because of
No one expects us to succeed.
Shooting star.
Sir,
So what we're faced with is, do we run the risk
Let's
of
show them
having
they're
Auron in
wrong.
the back line and run the risk of an ambush,
fallen
which is
summoner,
deadly,
a man from
or do
Zanarkand,
we farm
and a
for
warrior
additional
monk doomed to
initiatives,
obscurity for refusing the hand of the priest's
and then we can
daughter.
have Auron in the back line? And the reason I'm farming for additional is in case we
If we
lose Waka or
defeated
Lulu
Sin.
or Kimari.
Stop gabbing and get me out of here.
So, yeah, I think we need... the other thing is, we could probably do with
Free at
one for
last.
Yuna, actually, as well, I've just thought.
Now, Jekt, I am in your hands until we reach.
If she only has one turn, mix 2 power spheres, the frag grenade should be enough. I think it will be, yeah. We may even get an overkill with that as well, because an overkill is 750 on a Cactar in the Thunder Plains. So actually, I've just thought as another use case for initiative, which is going to be... We need one for Yuna, and the reason being is, in fact, no, the only reason being is, if we've got that equipped, we can't get an ambush in the Via Purifico. I've just thought. She won't get the first turn, but she won't get an ambush. Jesus Christ, I think that's going to be a fucking coin flip as well. Is there a way for me to get first strike, a return sphere, before Via Purifico? I don't think there is. Right, we've got to get set up here for... Thunder Plains. Have we? Have we with this setup? We may have to, actually. That's true. So let's get you... Right, let's... Because we might be faced with a situation where... Yeah, so actually we need 4 initiative weapons. We need Lulu, Waka, Kimari, and Yuna. I think the only one that really matters right now... In fact, no. I'm going to give Yuna the... plus 10. That means I've got to take him off plus 10. And... give him that. That means I've got to take him off and give him lightning proof. Perfect. So no one's got lightning proof. Okay. We've just got to make it to the other side. For now, I'm going to keep Auron in the back row. So we've just got to make it to the other side. Right, this is a perfect start. Because all we need to do is double map. And theoretically, Riku should get another overdrive. I mean, that is just the greatest strategy ever told. That is the greatest. Lulu, only because LG, just in case we lose... just in case we lose Waka. Because there's going to be a point in all of this where Auron and Kimari and Riku are all going to be on the back row. So we're going to need to start with Tidus, Waka, and Lulu. But if we lose one of them, at least the other one can equip an initiative weapon. So all it is, it's because of backup. That's all. That's all I'm concerned with is the backup. Right, this is a horrible, horrible, horrible battle. To the point where I'm thinking I'll just do this. Yeah, we're just going to get through it. Come on, I just don't want any Iron Giant encounters on their own, because they're fucking horrible. In fact, what I'm going to do is, because we've now got no Kimari with Stone Breath, I'm actually going to move him to the back row. Bit risky, but it is what it is. Right, is it quicker to go the other way? Because the triples we can find, the triples we can win against. These were fine because we can get the guaranteed overdrive again. Oh, got Taj as well. That's nice. Got a free slot. So then we're fine. This one we're fine. So we can do Riku with this one. It's just getting them Iron Giants on their own. Absolute pain in the arse. Because we have to waste a Shooting Star or we've got to waste a Kimari Overdrive. And we've only got one of the two. So let's keep going. Come on. So yeah, all of the initiatives are prep for the Via Purifico and backup in Bikanel for the strategy to work. Oof. That was risky. Right, made it. Won't see any other Iron Giants until we can get to... until we can get to what's her name. Until we go back. The fact that you can get SOS Overdrive this early is just unbelievable. We must put her back. So we need a Cactar Stone. We need a Cactar Stone. I'm pretty certain that Central Shop as well sells maps. So the guild that we're collecting, what we got, 383. I mean, yeah, let's get this. So we've got Banishing Blade, so that's great. Got to activate a Cactar Stone.
Hey, hold it steady.
And then we got to start farming initiative.
Why am I doing this?
So I'm just going to double check, actually, because we
What do you
haven't
see
faced
there, my
Seymour.
lord?
We can actually go back into Guado Salam.
Thinking.
This is important. No fooling around. You're gonna spoil it. Whoa.
Yeah, we can actually go into Guado Salam. So,
Are you alright? Now there's a scene for posterity.
Yeah.
we'll get one initiative. We'll hack in the rest. We'll get back to... Nice. Banishing Blade. We'll get back to Lake Macalania, and then I think we're going to call it a night. Or we'll get through a crawler, actually. And then we'll put in an autosave. To be fair, though, the rest are actually... But I do want to grind for a Silent Strike, so... Yeah, I think we're going to call it a night at... I'm just going to see if we can go back to... Right, because I've got no risk of encountering an Iron Giant here, I'm actually going to bring the Director back in. We just need a Cactar Stone, just one, that's all I need. I need to keep forgetting to put him back in the opening line. There is one right by the, what's her name? Right by the entrance. There we go, and it's active, which is wonderful. Okay. We're just going to defend, because Tidus has got lightning proof, so that's fine. That's all that really he can deal with. Why is the pad playing up? You can come in for you to defend. Orange should be able to take 2 attacks here. Or escape. Perfect. Perfect. So it's less risky to encounter a Cactar here because there's no Iron Giants. So I either encounter it and kill it, or so I'm safe. That's the thing. That's the whole purpose of doing it this side. Oh, nice 5 grand there. Jesus. Otherwise, I mean, I might as well take them out, really. Since there's 3, I've got plenty of maps. And by the time I get back to Macalania, I'm going to have plenty of gil. So it's now a case, and I can encounter a single Cactar here as well. So it's just a case of biding my time, really. What I might do is, though, is make my way to the shop. Just in case I run out of maps, basically. Because I am pretty certain... Oh, that was lucky. I'm pretty certain that I can... I'm pretty certain that I can basically infinitely spawn enough monsters to gain enough gil back to buy enough new maps. So it's basically about just biding my time here. Because, like, I'm using 2 maps here, which is 100 gil. And the gil I'm getting back is, what, 350 or 347. So, and the double encounters, I can just run away from. So, again, it's pretty much a foolproof strategy. The thing I need to do, though, is stop forgetting to put Tidus in the front line, because Riku can actually get attacked by that lizard and I'll lose her. So I'm just going to hang around here and hopefully we get a cactuar, and I'm pretty certain we do this side. Let me just check on the wiki. Yeah, Thunderplane's location. Tells me about the enemies. So, cactuar after praying at 1 cactuar stone. Not available after praying at 2 cactuar stones. Wonderful. Okay. To be fair, though, I don't think it matters. I need to test the waters to see whether Riku actually gets 2 turns versus a cactuar. Because if she does, I can probably pray to 3 cactuar stones. Right. Double map. So yeah, so we're getting the gill back there. That's perfectly fine. Do I need... I wouldn't mind Yuna actually with Victor, so I'm going to keep her in the front line. Let's just give her max health. It's fine. Right, as long as we got Tidus with the first strike, we are safe. Whacker with that armor, I'll just give him anything really. So, what I might do is just to maybe reset the RNG is go to the shop and then come back in. Maybe stock up on some maps. I'm pretty certain that they sell them. See, that was lucky. Forgot again, and that would have took Riku out. Oof, touch and go that was. So yeah, we're just biding our time until we can get that 1 cactuar encounter. I must remember to not rest a bit because I will gain... Right, buy items. So let's max up on them. Let's just get 5 of them. I'm going to keep my guild just in case. Have I got any weapons to sell? Right, let's have a look. Free slot for Kamari, we'll keep that. Yeah, get rid of that. We'll keep that. Okay. Nice. Okay. Let's continue. I think we need to give Auron some health. So we've got all the maps we could possibly want. All we need to do now is encounter a cactuar, and then I think we're good to go. All it is about encountering the 1, because once I've got the 1, once I know I can kill the cactuar again and again and again, I'm going to hack in the rest. It's just such a rare... What's her name? While this is going on, I'm just going to double check on the file playing editor about Yuna's overdrive modes. So, victim 119, Jesus Christ. Yeah, so it's that victim there. He really hasn't been in a lot of fights. Okay. For the sake of that, I'm going to put Kamari in, just because he's got Victor overdrive mode. How's Auron doing with Victor, actually? 42. Okay, so we may be able to get him to Victor Overdrive mode in the Thunder Plains. Here we go. Here's my little mate. And we get the double turn. Right, that is absolutely marvellous. So, there's one grenade. Now, I'm not going to fuck it up. Come on, pad. Don't mess about. Right, it's got 131. So, that means we can guarantee this with 2 grenades every time. Now, we don't get the overkill, but I don't think that's a problem. And we get some shitty drop, but that's still okay. Yep, that's fine. But look, I'm going to farm him, our little mate, our little cactar mate, until we get an initiative. Because the rest of the encounters, we can either survive, or we can do that. So, we're good. We're plain sailing here. Now, this one, I forgot to move Riku to the back line again. He's got ward, though, so that's fine. And Auron can take 2 hits, I believe. So, Kimahri, don't be... Don't be a hero, mate. Get yourself out there. In fact, what I'm going to do is, just for prep, I'm just going to bring Tidus in because he's got the lightning proof as well, so he can't die either. It's good. All gravy, baby. Always learnt Loner. That's nice. Ah, not a bad overdrive move to have, to be fair, especially when you got SOS. Right, so we're prepared for that. Kimahri is getting his overdrive back nicely. But yeah, all of this is in preparation of Bikanel, really. We've still got a fair way to get there. But I think everything up until this point... everything from this point until Bikanel, we can do easily. Yep, so Kimahri can easily tank 2 Thunders, which is great. And Tidus can tank these all day. Lovely. So the doubles I'm not even going to fight because it's just a waste of resources, really. And then Yuna can just heal them up. You know, it would be good if we got something like an MP stroll for Yuna from one of the cactars. Because that would really help us out. I don't know where, but maybe in like grinding spots like this, when we're using a lot of Yuna's ability and we don't really want to use potions, we're in a position then where we've basically got kind of like infinite MP, really. Right, we can move Kimahri back to the back line now. And all of these victories are really helping Auron with his Victor Overdrive mode. So if I look, Victim's now at 37. So if that's going down, that means this strategy is also working. So we're also getting Auron into a position where Victor Overdrive. Come on, Tidus, don't mess about. What about Riku? Can she sneak in a turn? No. Yeah, Auron's got to get prepared for Bikanel as well. Auron doesn't get... I think Auron with plus 10% there actually can survive both. So I'm actually going to... yeah, just... I'm just going to bear... Bear that in mind. So Auron needs the +10 here to survive both thunders. Right, that's good to know. So let's take that off Nurse. Give her that. He then needs +10. And we need Nurse to heal up the boys. That did 528, so that would have been 1056. Yeah, that's fine. Right, you can come on the back row. You can go there. Surfers up front. Right, cacti grinding now. That's all we're doing. And we're trying to get those infamous... yeah, we're trying to get those infamous initiative weapons. Don't be a hero, Auron. Get yourself out of there, mate. You with the yellow shield, you can tank that all day if you decide to be a hero. Tidus, you silly man. I really hate the fact that they can fail escaping. I think it's the most daft thing in this entire game. It really is. It's the most daft thing that they did in this game. Like, if I was to do my own mod of this, I would arguably actually, for the sake of it, we're going to give her the lightning ward. Because we've got no real need to bring Kimahri in. But what we have got a risk of is Yuna without Lightning Ward. I don't think can survive both attacks. Let's just see. I know I'm playing with fire here. No, I'm not even going to chance it. I think she needs +10, and I think she needs +10 and Lightning Ward to survive. Right, let's just see. 231. No, she's touch and go with that. Yeah, I think it's actually wrong to have Yuna out in front here. So let's bring the bodyguard back in. Heal Yuna up. Nearly went for Riku there. That would have been disastrous. Okay. Come on, let's get the cactars involved. I'm actually thinking about unlocking more stones. I really am. I'm wondering how many stones are available to us actually in this first section. Because if I don't get an ambush, and I can guarantee Riku gets a turn, then I've got triple the opportunity. I've got triple the opportunity. Plus, if I can do a double map, there's a thought. There's a better strategy. Why don't we do triple cactars? There we go. See, we're always optimizing the strategies around here. Right, where is the other cactar? Stones. Where are they? I'm pretty certain there's at least two. Here. Yeah, not bothered about your shitty drops. Come on, where are these cactar stones? Oh, this fucking does me head in this one. Let's get you out. Let's defend with you. Get you out. You can tank this all day, baby. Is the one round here? Here we go. I love that tune. I think it's brilliant. Okay. Water ball. Nice. Yeah, I actually think it's going to be best for us to do triple stone. Now, is there a third here? Is there a third? Where are the stones? Right. FFX. Cactar stones. Find stone. Okay. I think we need to go probably back to the other side just to activate one. But I'm fine with both. Let's just pause. Where are the stones? Is there a map? No, there's no map. Right, I'm just having a look for the stones, you see. Right, let's just double check the Spirit Lance stuff. Okay, I haven't got my strategy guide with me today. It's upstairs. Okay, we'll just have to go back to the other section. Because I actually think... Yeah, I actually think encountering 3 is going to be more beneficial than encountering 2 or 1, because it gives us the triple. It gives us the triple victory, like the triple overdrive. So with that in mind, I've got to bring Whacker in and just make sure he's good. Stone touch, yeah, we're good. Okay. Right. Right, we'll get there, folks, because this is new territory for me. This is new ground. So we're optimizing this strategy on the fly here. Just going to get some more maps. Yeah, we're optimizing this initiative strategy on the fly. I didn't realise we probably could have got the 3 cactar stones done on the other side, if you know what I mean, like on the way here. Never mind. We only need 1. So we've only got to kind of... I think there's one just there as well, like just after the break by the shop. I'm not going to even attempt to unlock that. Because that will go against the nature of the challenge. Right, yeah, there it is. Wonderful. Yeah, it's best we do this and try and escape. He can get out of there straight away. That's lovely. I brought in Kamari there because he's obviously got the ward, which is fine. But I actually want him on the back row because of the Iron Giant. That encounter scares the absolute life out of me. Oh, for God's sake, it's not active. Right, this is why we've got Kimari. So I'm wondering, is there a way to get him into SOS here? Because if there is... Oh no, he hasn't got Slayer. This is why we have Kimari in the back row. Because if not, we would have had to have wasted a Riku Overdrive, and it wouldn't have gone all the way back. Right, don't mess about here. But now we're going to have to put Kimahri back in the opening lineup, because he's got Victor Overdrive, and we need to get his Overdrive back ASAP. So we can tank them all day. Auron can't. So we'll do that. If he fails again, which that's good. That's good, because if he did fail again, I probably would have had to have brought in Riku there to do an Overdrive. Or, yeah, probably thinking about it. Come on. I'm just going to go back to the shop, or I'm going to 2-zone, actually, to, yeah, I'm going to 2-zone to try and get this Cactar to appear again. Conscious about the equipment. Come on, fuck's sake. All I need is the Cactar Stone. If that's not active now, it's a pain in the fucking arse, this is. The fact that we missed, like, we didn't do one on the way down here is a bit of a joke. I forgot that there was only 2 on the southern side. I wonder if I just wait around. No, I'm messing about here. Sorry about this. Oh, this is horrible. Absolutely horrible. Right, let's see if we can just... Okay, let's start getting people out. Yes, we will do that. Lovely. Okay, that's good. Scares the life out of me, honestly. Really does. No, it's not active. Oh, this is horrible. Horrible. This is a nasty encounter. So much so that we're going to have to do this, I think. Oh, that was very lucky. We got a critical hazardous shell. My God, I don't think I've ever had that before. So we get Riku back to full overdrive there. That was extremely lucky. We're playing with fire here, folks. Just to get this fucking third Cactar Stone. Right, let's try it again. Okay. Has Kimahri got... No, he hasn't. Oh, that's just ridiculous. Right, I'm praying that she gets 2 turns. Yes, she does. So this impacts both. Theoretically, that's lovely. Oh, we got one for Tidus. Okay. See? Nice. We'll give that to someone else. Okay, I'm just going to... Surely this this comes alive soon. There we go. Got the triple. For me, this is going to be, yes, the best way to farm these weapons. So, in fact, all of this messing about, I am going to show you this strategy And why we should have done this in the first place. Is that Auron there with Victor? Or is it Riku with Victor? That's good. So he's got Victor, so he can be put back into the back row now. Who was that then with Victor? No, it was Riku. So Auron needs 25 for Victor. I mean, at this rate, if we can encounter some cactars, all we do is this. Wonderful. Look at that. Triple overkill. Probably going to get some stuff. One for Whacker there. There you go, folks. Probably don't even need to hack them in. Where is it? Oh, HP Straw. I thought that was a... What's her name? Got some decent stuff there, though. And we get shitloads of gil from this stuff. So, that we can probably sell. That we can definitely sell. That we can sell. That we can sell. So I'm gonna be here for probably another, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes. That was very lucky. That we didn't get an ambush. I'm getting excited with all these drops. Right, let's get him back. We need Kimahri back in the fray. Has Riku got an overdrive? Yes, she has, so that's fine. Okay. In terms of grinding, LG, we've managed to activate, finally, the third Cactar Stone. So now we're in a position where we're always going to encounter triple Cactars. And what that means is we can basically loop them using the double map Riku Slayer strategy. So exactly like this. So instead of using double grenades, we can use 2 grenades to finish them. We can use double map, get Riku's overdrive back, and get the triple overkill. So we get a shitload of stuff. So we get all the gil. I mean, look at all that. We've just got an initiative for Riku there. So all of this equipment that we're getting is absolutely like gold dust, basically. Like all of these MPs. Right, look at all this. Don't even need to. I'm just going to kind of grind for a bit. I am. What I will do is, though, is probably put... When we get Kimahri's overdrive back, I'm going to get Yuna in, because she's probably got more of a chance of getting the... what is it? A recovery, what's her name? For her MP, because that'd be busted as well, to be fair. So all these little things that you think that you don't kind of pick up. Like, this is us now absolutely maximising the drops that we can get from this area. Two power or ability spheres instead of the 2 maps. I mean, the gil that we get back from the encounter, we can pop buy maps, I suppose. But let me try. Have we got any power spheres? Yeah, we have. Okay, that's what we'll try next. That is what we'll try next. In fact, when we come up with another encounter like this, I'm going to try out the double power sphere, because I want to see how much damage it does. I think it does, from Riku's mix, it does about 800 damage. Which is great, because we can kill... In fact, no, I think you're right, because we only need to do 500, don't we? Or we get the little cacti ghost. We don't want to follow him. Let me just bring in Yuna then, just to check the HP here. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to try out your strategy here, LG. So we're going to mix double power sphere. Excelente, 780. Yeah, about 750 there. So that's going to be enough. That's going to be enough to take out the cactars as well. But like the money that we get from the what's-her-name, the battles, we can infinitely do this. So like the money we get from this battle is worth more than the 100 gil that it takes to buy 2 maps. That's why that's like I'm back up to 35 grand now. Just need that triple I just need that triple cactar encounter. What I might do is probably go till about, I don't know, 8:30, and then I'm going to hack some stuff in. So we'll get 4 initiatives, but then we'll just hack some stuff in. So right now, what have we got? I think we've got 1 so far for Waka. So if we need to hack it in, that is. Oh, we've got 1 for Riku, which we don't need. No, we do need, actually, for Underwater Ruins. For Via Purifico, actually, so I'm going to keep that. In fact, I'm just going to probably try and get an initiative for everyone. Right, so let's try your strategy then. So mix double power sphere. Yep, we get the triple overkill as well, which is fantastic. Is that a spiritual ring? Is that an MP stroll for Yuna? Right, this couldn't have worked out better, this strategy here. So, oh, that is perfect. That's shit. That's crap as well. But I'm going to go to my auto save. Did it drop? What I didn't see is whether the whether these dropped any power spheres. Or is that why you're suggesting me to do it? Because they drop power spheres. Look at all that stuff. Amazing. We can sell that for absolutely shitloads of money as well. Again. So I was on 48, now I'm on 46. Frag grenade can do below 800, so you might not get an overkill. Ah, right, okay. I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, MP Stroll is big money. Right, buy weapons. Let's get some of this sold. Yeah, we're talking now an infinite money glitch, basically. So we don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. That can go. That can stay. That's with me. MP Stroll we're going to get rid of. Ah, so they drop speed spheres, and is a double speed sphere a frag grenade? That's what I guess I need to know. I'm going to have to check my, what's her name? Arm sling, that can go. That can go. I'm going to keep that. In fact, that for Tidus, I'll swap someone. Yeah, I'll swap someone's that for that. That can go. $60 grand, amazing. Okay. So 2 power spheres is a frag grenade. Okay. Just going to check something else. Oh, yeah, double speed sphere. Okay, so that's basically... Right. So that's basically infinite money and infinite stuff. Yeah, okay. I'm enjoying killing the three of them, to be honest. So, we're going to bring in... Yeah, we'll bring in the captain. As long as Surfer's up front, that's fine. The other thing I was considering is when we get to 20 attempts, we're going to change the nicknames of the team. I think that might be a wise move. Or do we carry on? I think I'm going to let the community decide that as well. So double red sphere is frag grenade. Okay, well maybe we can start putting that to that sort of information to our benefit. Because if these things drop speeds, oh no, because they've got more than 750 or however much it is. Right, Surface still in the front, that's fine. We're making some excellent progress. See, the frag grenade, I was thinking we could use a frag grenade here, but the lava's got more than 750. I don't think it's the overkill I'm worried about, though. It's just the triple. It's the triple kill, really. So we're gonna get everyone, basically everyone minus Riku, an initiative weapon, and then we're gonna move on. Yeah, we're gonna stock up on stuff like basically stock up on everything. Move on, back to Macalania, buy some stuff, and then I think we'll call it a night. Need to stop doing that. Okay. Let's get him out of there. So he's going to tank. He needs to escape. And he can escape. Doesn't matter if Tidus fails to escape. I'm happy with that. So double red sphere is a frag grenade, right? That's good to know. What we can also do, actually, is equip the nurse with the spiritual ring, because we get that MP back without going to the save sphere. We get the little cacti ghost. Hello, mate. Did she just go from 20 MP to 84 in like 5 steps? Because if so, that's busted. Right, chances are we're not going to get a triple cacti for ages now, so I'm going to 2-zone. Yeah, I'm just going to go back to the shop. Maybe we can reset some RNG. So instead of hacking them in, as we did with the SOS, I guess what I'm going to do is get, basically, I'm going to get, what, 7 initiative weapons, and then just change them about. Fucking lucky that was again. I'm messing about. MP Stroll, man, I'm telling you, it's absolutely busted. Like, I barely took a step and she gained full health, full MP back. Absolutely amazing. Like, again, though, that strategy, I wouldn't have considered MP Stroll as being something useful. But actually, in somewhere like Macalania, or even the Thunder Plains, where you're reluctant to, well, your save spheres are very spaced out, it's gold dust. Like, especially like first time Macalania. Thing is, though, actually the first time I come through here, I haven't got first strike, have I? So it's going to be a case of I'm risking having the first attack versus a Cactar. Yeah, it's risky the first time. Without first strike, I mean, that is. I've really enjoyed, like, this strategy with the triple Cactars. I never in a million years believed. You know, the only thing I've just realised what might fuck me up is the fact that I need to capture a Cactar. I need to, at some point, capture a Cactar when I get to the Thunder Plains, but I've just thought, now I've activated the triple, is that going to fuck me up? Am I actually going to legitimately be able to capture a Cactar? Well, probably, actually. I need some serious luck when it comes to... Yeah, I think I'm still going to be able to do it, actually. I need a preemptive strike, and I need Riku to take a turn, then someone else to kill the Cactar, and then Riku to take the rest of them out with a grenade. So yeah, I think I'm going to be able to do that. Right, here we go. So mix, what was it, LG, double speed. Lovely. Just get the triple again. Is Rune Mog? What's Rune Mog? Is that the chemist? +5. Garbage. I am not following you, Mr. Cactar. That goes against my Nuzlocke rules. Just going to double check the equipment list to see how many initiatives I've got. Because I think I picked up another sonar there. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. So I've got 3 so far, so I need another. Okay. I'm actually enjoying fighting them Cactars, so I'm going to carry on. I'm going to see if I can try and get some more. Probably carry on till 9, and then if not, we'll hack them in. Who got Victor there? Was that Auron? Yep. Fucking marvellous. Absolutely marvellous. Wonderful. So this plan is coming together nicely. The Bikanel strategy lives on. I mean, for 100 gil, I can basically finish off any encounter here. Absolutely wonderful. So yeah, we'll go till 9. We'll see how many initiatives we get by then. I'm hoping it's 7, because if it is, I'll just spread the load basically, and I'll just give everyone an initiative weapon. Chances are we'll end up with loads of sonars because Riku's getting the kill. So yeah, it's actually cheaper to do double map than it is double grenade. Because you get more than 100 back. You only get, see, if I was to use like 2 grenades, I'm only getting 350 for the battle. So like my P&L, if I use double map, I'm up by 200 as opposed to up by... up by 0. But there again, if I was to use a double power sphere there, I'd get them back for free anyway. So let's just double check. No, because that yellow element has got more than 800. So it actually still makes sense to use double map. Okay. Because of this, we're going to... I'm actually thinking... Has he got a lightning ward? No, he hasn't. So there's actually no benefit for having Captain Whacker in the front line. So I'm just going to bring Kamari back in. Come on, let's get more triple cactars. Come on. I don't mind using all these maps because I got the guild for it now. But it's just a case of... Yeah, it's a case of keep remembering to put Tidus in the front line. And we've actually... I think we've been quite unlucky with the drop so far from the triple... from the triple cactars. We've got like loads of recovery stuff as opposed to initiatives. And from what I can remember from the P. Birdman guide, which, in fact, I'm just going to have a quick look. The UCG, I search QAC, yeah, it should come up with the first one. Initiative's 3 of 7, so a drop is 100% of the time, and initiative is 3 of 7, whereas HP and MP are combined 4 of 7, I suppose. We're more likely to get HP or MP than we are initiative. Okay, well that's fair. Right, beautiful. Right, let's get this... lovely jubbly. I'm hoping for initiatives now. That would be nice. See, we're getting the spiritual stuff, and it's like... It's great, it's money, but... And that was like a free battle. But... At the end of the day, it's not what we need. So let's just get rid of them. Yeah, don't need any of them. Don't need that. So we got 2 there. Just having a look for the other HP strolls or MP strolls. Get rid of that. Come on. Is that the Una one yet? Can't get rid of that. And we should have one for Tidus. Yeah, the initiative. Oh, the +5 as well. That's good. Okay, let's get some maps. And we'll stock up on... do we need to, actually? Because, yeah, we will, actually. That's fine. And while we're here, we might as well stock up on potions. Fuck it, we're doing the lot. And I'll tell you why. Because we can actually customise some stuff onto them. We can do Dark Touch, Silence Touch, and Poison Touch. And it's actually something I might actually put on a Tidus. I might put Dark Touch on that, you know. I don't know. Anyway. We've done all that, and we've still got 51,000. What that means is when we get to Macalania, we can buy everyone a Seeker's Bracer, or a Seeker's Armour, basically. So everyone's got the option for a free slot and a +10% health. So we're back to the grind. What this means, though, is... what this means is I'm just going to continue with the initiative grind. And I'm going to do this until 9, and then I'm going to wrap it up. But I think... we might be able to get a couple, at least, of initiatives by then, which is good. But if not, I am probably just going to hack them in. Ah, yes. Don't forget to turn off... So, LG in the chat, don't forget to turn off the cutscene skip when you're entering Macalania Temple. Very, very wise thing that is, actually, LG. Yes, you're talking about the SOS shield, aren't you? Yep. Because we did that last time, didn't we, versus Seymour, and we missed out on the SOS shield. You're right. I mean, can you see that being of use or not? Or in fact, what we probably do need from Yuna is we need an overdrive from her. Is there anything we can customise onto this, onto the yellow ring? No, okay. Could do with her having, yeah, a full overdrive at some point. Probably for Wendigo, to be fair. This is a horrible battle. So much so, we are going to... That's not good. Tell you what, we're going to get Yuna a full overdrive there. I've got to wait. So we get rid of that one. And now what we can do is we can just defend, defend. And then all we do is we just use Yuna's cure to cure. So basically, because she's got stoic, she can out heal the damage. But ideally, we need Auton to get lost. Yeah, we need Auton to get lost now because we need the attack to target Yuna. So this is it. So we can do this enough times. So Yuna gets an overdrive, and a grand summon is going to come in clutch at some point. I know it is. Yeah, you see, Yuna with Lightning Ward plus 10% would tank 2 of these. Never mind. Okay, we're nearly there. Beautiful. Okay, so we're going to heal you up. Hopefully it attacks Tidus. No. So we need a round where it doesn't hit Yuna, plus we get Yuna out of there. That's it. Okay. Oh, you love being the hero, don't you? Just wasting my time. Okay. Well, at least she's got 2 attempts of getting out of there. That's fine. So we've got Yuna with an overdrive, which is very, very, very handy. Very, very handy. in the fights to come. Oh, we got a yellow bracer out of that as well. So this is where Victor comes in for my man. Don't think I need her now on the front line, so we'll crack on. What we do need though now is Auton to get his overdrive back before we go to the other section, because we need we could theoretically have someone other than Auton in the front line, so we've got Kimari and Auton in the backup with overdrives along with Riku for the north. Is it the north side? Because basically that's going to be the strategy for Bikanel as well. Is we have we just have as many people with overdrives on the back row, and we've got someone in the front row with initiative that isn't Auton. Because that's the problem that we had before. We needed easy access to Shooting Star, but what we also needed was Auton in the back because of we needed Auton in the back row because of Shooting Star. Equally, we needed Auton out the front because of initiative. Yeah, right. Let's get you out, mate. Right, so we can equip MP Stroll. So 1, 2, 3. So 3 cycles. 4 cycles of the Joyroid stick. And she's back to full health. Back to full MP. That is just unbelievable. We're going to keep that on her. MP Stroll busted. Okay, we've got Auton at 60%. I think the Aeons are probably maxed out now, aren't they? They look maxed out. There's some busted stats as well. Okay. Right. Next one, I'm going to go to the shop because I'm going to try and reset the RNG so we get some Cactuar encounters. It has worried me though now trying to capture one, but I think what I might do is just have to yeah, I'm gonna have to kind of really cherry pick the encounter. Like I need to encounter them and get an initiative, I think, in order to capture the Cactuar in the Thunder Plains, which is going to be a fucking pain in the arse, to be quite honest. But what I might do is just, I don't think I'm going to need SOS Haste or I don't think I'm going to need Chocobo Wings for the Yunalesca fight. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but I don't think I'm going to need them. Because I think an Aeon is going to take care of Yunalesca pretty easily. Now, hopefully we get some early Cactuar encounters so we can get some initiative weapons. I'm really hoping by 9 o'clock we can get at least a couple more. Then I don't have to hack many in then. Here we go. Lovely jubbly. Right, 2, what was it? 2 speed spheres. Oh, I should sell these as well. Right, praying for some more initiatives here. Yep, we got one for Yuna. Fucking brilliant drop that was. Oh, that is wonderful. So that's Yuna's Via Purifico weapon sorted. I'm going to have to use... Oh no, we'll try... Oh, fuck's sake. I'm going to have to use a what's her name here. Unless I can get another turn with Auron here. No, I'm going to have to use... Oh no, we can bring in Riku actually. No, that's fine. We got the backup. We got the backup. The backup strats. Yeah. Backup strats being bring Riku in because she's got SOS Null Shock, which no one else has. Okay, so how many have we got now? We've got 2 for Riku, we've got 1 for Tidus, and we've got 1 for Yuna. So we've got 4 basically. So let's see if we can get some more here. Oh yeah, this does take speed spheres. Right, I'm hoping we get 1 for Kamari or Auron here. Not Kamari. Buster Claw. Is that just +5? Yeah. I just thought we don't need 1 for Auron, so we only need 6. So 1, 2, 3. So we've got 3. 4. But we already had that one. 4, 5. So we need 2 more. Okay. 2 more. It looks like we're getting good RNG with the Cactar encounters as well, so we'll carry on. And then I think what we'll do is we'll make it back to Macalania, and then we'll call it a night. It's been a good session, to be fair. Bit of a slow start, but getting back into it. I haven't done this for a while, so bit of a messy start. But once we got going, once we got going. See, theoretically now, we can bring in others that can benefit from getting their Victor overdrives. All we need to do, though, is... What I'm going to do is I'm going to put piercing on both of theirs, actually. I've just thought. Let me do that now. So let's... Because you would always get piercing on a Kamari and an Auron weapon. So let me just do that now. And then Ogre 2. Okay. That's great. I love FFX editor. The far plane editor, it's wonderful. Let's just check his one. Kane's Lance Piercing, yep. I've just checked the P. Birdman guide for that, you see. So what we just need to ensure, though, is one of these guys have got initiative, so we don't get an ambush. And then we just unequip the director. Yeah, we'll just give him that. Why not? So we can get others benefiting from the Victor Overdrive mode now for a bit. It's not really necessary for any of them, but it means we've also got a backup strat with Auron and Shooting Star in the background in case we need it. We will definitely be needing that, I think, on the return journey through the second part of the Thunder Plains. And we're raking that cash in as well. And we've got all the recovery stuff to sell. Just got to keep remembering to put Tidus in that front line. Okay, we're at 10 to 9 my time. So we're going to go till 9. And then we might have to hack in the other 2 initiative weapons. So whatever comes first. Come on. Bloody 3 of them. I think in hindsight, I think what I probably would have done is done 1, not 2 or 3. Yes, it's helping us here with speed, but it's going to be an absolute pain in the arse come capturing time. Like, I'm going to need to encounter them, plus... There's one for Waka. Fucking marvellous. Oh, busted. So we only need 1 more now. Unless... 2... No, we've got them. 3... 4... 5... 6... 7. Fantastic. So, I'm going to do some jiggery pokery on FFX editor. So by the next stream, everyone will have an initiative weapon. Because what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give Riku her... I'm going to keep Riku with her best one. And then the rest of them, I'm going to distribute between Kimahri and Lulu. So she's got 2 there, and she's got 1 there. So the ones without the free slot, I'm going to give to... So we can sell that one. Okay, so... Business as usual. Let's just get our equipment and items in order. So let's stock up on all of this. Sell these. Sell them. We need 10 of them. Okay. Let's get the equipment sold. Sorry about the chat, folks. So we don't need that one. We don't need that. I'll keep that for the free slot. I'll keep that for the free slot. We don't need that. Don't need any of this. Keep that for the free slot. Okay, I think we're good. So, equipment's on point. Let me just double check. So we've got 1 there. He's got a first goal. So we've got 2 there. She's got it already equipped. So that's 3 there. She's got 1 there, 2 there, 3 there. So them 2 spares can go to Kimahri and Lulu. Yeah. And then he's got that one, which we already had. Fantastic. Okay. So we're ready to rock and roll. Going into... Back into section 2. Of the Thunder Plains. Oh, not the best start, but we can bring in Kimahri with the Ronso Rage. Stone Breath. Lovely. Takes care of them all. And he gets the 20% back. What I will do is, though, now I'm going to swap in him for him. Because Kimahri now can get the Victor Overdrive up. Right, sorry about in the chat, folks. I've just had my internet go down, so apologies. Stream back. Apologies. Sorry about that, folks. Yeah, the stream did go down if you are watching live, but we are back up and running now, and I am just making my way back to Macalania. I have double checked. We have got 7 initiative weapons now, which is fantastic. So yeah, we're in a really good space going into the rest of Macalania, the bosses, and the Bikanel section. We are set for Bikanel. I think the only thing we need... Oh no, we got Auton Invicta as well, which is good. I think the only thing we need is luck. It's getting some luck between not having Riku and Riku. So what's Kimahri at? Ideally, what we could do with is getting Kimahri as a double overdrive. So just for safety, I've just brought Riku in because she can escape and Tidus can take on all of these attacks with the lightning proof, which is fantastic. So yeah, apologies about the chat, but we are back. The stream is back. So just need to remember to swap for nurse. That's fine. Let's just check the equipment. Right, we're nearly there. Nearly there. Right. See, even triple here is wonderful. So let's just double map the little bastards. So another sonar. Lovely. Whatever the best sonar is going to Riku. The other two I can distribute between Kimahri and Lulu. Okay, now another triple. Wonderful. Marvellous. Another sonar. Could end up with Kimahri and Lulu both getting themselves an initiative with a free slot, I think. I'd rather give the free slot to Kimahri, to be quite honest. Right, has he got a... Yeah, he's got an overdrive now. So I'll bring the captain back in. We're nearly there, folks. Nearly back to Macalania. Our preparations for Bikanel are absolutely on point now. Absolutely on point. I don't think there is much more we could possibly do to prepare for Bikanel. We just need that initial bit of luck between the first encounter and the second encounter and getting Riku. This is where having Auton in the back line is fantastic. Showing that no mercy. Bosh, straight away. Now, if I was to ever remake FFX, right, or do a mod, I would make sure that Kimahri's thrust kick has eject as well. Because I'm pretty certain it was... I'm pretty certain it should have had eject. Come on, we're nearly there. Let's just get this. Remedy. Okay, Rika's got an overdrive, that's fine. Oof. This is where, though, having Kimahri on the back row again. We don't want to self-destruct, we want a Stone Breath. See, Kimahri plus Slayer plus double overdrive, well, plus SOS overdrive means he gets a guaranteed overdrive every single encounter. And there isn't many that can't stand against that. This is the difficult situation, though, now, because what we've got is Auron not having an overdrive, Kimahri not having an overdrive, and Riku having an overdrive. This is the worst position to be in when we get to Bikanel. But this is where the SOS comes in, because it halves the time it takes for us to get Auron and Kimahri's overdrive back. Because if they had, one of them had SOS, by now Auron would already have his overdrive back. That's the thing. Well, we've got Surfer up front. Perfect, we made it. Excelente. So we're going to take the magical road. I think because I'm going to farm for alchemy, I think we're going to get to we're going to save at the agency, and then we're going to call it a night, folks. It's been a fantastic stream. See if we can sell anything to Owaka. Or buy anything. Well, we get high potions. Let's buy a few of them. Why not? Right, let's stock up on the stuff. Everyone's entitled to a Seeker's Bracer. He's got one. Buying everyone one. He's already got one. She doesn't need one, but I think we'll get her one anyway. She could probably do with one for the free slot. Yeah, Lulu, I'll get one anyway as well. So everyone apart from Tidus and Auron. Okay, so let's buy some items. Might as well buy 10 of them. Stock up on maps. Nothing really to sell. I'm just going to buy that. I'm going to buy him. I'm going to double check actually, because this is a free slot for 825. In fact, let's just buy everyone a Seeker's. I'll give Auron another one as well. And then I think I'm going to buy everyone a weapon. I don't think there's much more I need to buy from shops. Just getting a free slot, really. And then we'll get Riku one as well. Have we got any equipment to sell? And then if not, we can call it a night. I think the next stage, I think maybe when we get to the airship, I'm going to start looking at selling some of those elemental strikes. They're just not going to cut it, really. And stuff like this, defense +5. Because we're getting some really eclectic stuff now. Very impressed with this stream, though. Very impressed. Like, these can go, I think. Yeah, it's the crap stuff, though, or the dupes that I need to get rid of. I think for now we'll keep that, just in case. I don't see where we need that, though. Free slot's a free slot. I'm keeping it for now. Especially for Whacker, he's got limited options. Defense +4, I mean, Whacker's all about the SOS, really. So is Riku, though. That's the thing. That's why I need the defense +5. And we'll get rid of that. That is busted. Look at that. Oh, she got confused ward as well. That's good. Okay, let's go to the bottom. So, we're not getting rid of any of these. Halberd. Yep, we can get rid of that. Switch hitter we'll keep. Seeker's Ring will keep. MP Stroll we'll keep, just in case. We're going to keep all of these initiatives. We can get rid of this recovery. Spiritual Shield I'll keep for the free slot. Katana, you can go. Recovery Targe I'll keep for the free slot. You never know. I reckon we're getting to the position where we're going to run out of space. Right, folks, what a stream. What an absolute stream. Let me just see, actually, who's got an overdrive and who hasn't. I tell you what we're going to do is we're just going to get the lads up. No, he needs Slayer. We're going to get the lads an overdrive and then we're going to call it a night. Just to make the use of basically all of the resources now that we've got available to us, we can get the lads overdrives up to 100, and then we're in the best possible position we could possibly be in going into the next phase of this challenge. But that's basically the strategy for Bikanel, is to have these overdrive, to have the lads overdrives staggered, so someone's always got an overdrive. That's, in a nutshell, the strategy. So we'll see how it pays off. Yeah. Hey, the other thing I could get is an ice proof. You never know. It's a drop here from the ice flan. It's a very, 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 very rare drop, but you never know. I think I was looking back on a challenge I'm writing a script for, and I managed to get it for the character I was soloing with. So you never know. Okay, one more, and then Kimari's got an overdrive as well. So has Riku. So I think we are set up for everything. Everyone has got an overdrive. Modes, Victor, Slayer, Stoic. Let me just see how many more it's going to take for her to get 106 now. There's not even any point. So everyone apart from Yuna has got Victor. Okay, that's good. So, folks, we're going to drop in a save. I think I've just had that Classco scene there. Yep, that's fine. I've literally done everything I need to, luckily. So we're going to put in a save on the legendary 143. Right, Sunday. So when am I free next? It's probably looking at Tuesday. Yeah, it's probably looking at Tuesday, and then I'll let you know as and when I can stream this week, because there's a lot going on. But absolutely fantastic stream. Loved every minute. So glad you've all been a part of the chat. And yeah, really hope you've enjoyed the content this afternoon, folks. It's been great to be back, and it's great to be able to acknowledge that we've actually got a legitimate strategy to get past Bikanel. Because once we get past Bikanel, I'm very confident we can get all the way to at least Seymour Natus, then that's going to be the turning point. Because once we get past Natus, we get the Calmlands, and you know the Calmlands just opens the floodgates for a lot of stuff. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed the content tonight. If you join us in the chat, great to have you with us as always. Smash the like button, drop a subscribe if you're not part of the Geek Geek community. Drop your thoughts in the comments below about what you're thinking about the channel, the challenge. We've got the Daredevil reviews going live this week as well. We've got that. We've got this coming back, and yeah, we've got a bunch of other stuff as and when I can make it. So if you join us on the VOD, great to have you with us. If you enjoy the content, smash the like button, share the video out with all your friends who would like an FFX Hardcore Nuzlocke, and yeah, I'll catch you all on the next one. Great to have you with me. LG, if you're still watching this in the chat, brother, great to see you, brother. Take it easy, and I'll catch you on the next one. Drop me your thoughts on Twitter if you want as well. Take it easy. Catch you on the next one. Bye for now.